Welcome to my channel. This is a proverbial series where we reflect on the different lessons as shared in the book of Proverbs and how these lessons can be applied in our daily lives. The Proverbs that is guiding our conversation this episode is Proverbs 20:22. Do not say, I will recompense evil. Wait for the Lord and he will save you. So many times it's so natural for us to feel like, you know what, someone has wronged me. This person, I have given so much of my time to them. This person, and then what do? They kick me out of this job. I dedicated my time in the morning to reach that organization. I dedicated my hours to write reports. I dedicated my time to be a faithful employee. And after all that is said and done, what do they do for me? They decide that I'm no longer a fit person for this organization and they cut me off. Reasons as you follow, it's not because there's no money in the organization. It's just that your boss honestly does not like you and has a person from their family who can fill in that position. Or you've worked so many hours in that company and you've not been paid for your services. And even after you keep on chasing, they tell you next week, next week. And I know, for example, a painful experience that we learned is how after so many years of people dedicating their lives to an organization, thinking that their benefits were being deducted, thinking that their pensions were being deducted to to the pension bodies, to only discover at 60 years after you have worked for so many years that you have no pension to your name, you have no savings for retirement, and your company or your employer use that money for personal gains, use it for building projects, and the investment that they thought was going to bear fruit did not show up. Yes, there are unions you can follow up, but deep down the feeling that comes to you is one of anger, one of rage. And what do you feel like? I'm going to show this company that what they did to me was wrong. And therefore, you decide to repay for yourself. You decide to repay evil for evil. You decide to take justice into your own hands and show them that they will give you back your money. They will give back your time. They will know that what they did to you was wrong. And honestly speaking, no one can argue with the human emotion. No one can argue with the feeling that what this person did to you was wrong. What this person did to you was so unfair. And that emotion can be taken advantage by the enemy as he chooses to speak to you in anger. And presents people who will keep on coming to you in conversations or what they did to you was wrong. If it was me, I will not allow such things to happen to me. If this and this happened, I will be so over the moon. And you get affirmation after affirmation after affirmation that what was actually done to you was wrong. But you know what? We don't operate on the standards of the world. The principalities that govern this world are not our own. We are governed by the laws and the commands of God, and a kingdom that whose principles sometimes may not seem logical, but work for us in the end. He says in these proverbs that do not say, I will recompense, I will pay back for evil, I will avenge for my suffering. Wait for the Lord and he will save you. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it's hurting you deep inside, but I will actually encourage you to take time to take this issue to the Lord. Seek the Lord in prayer. And even as you are seeking the Lord in prayer, he will give you ways to use that are the justice system, the legal system. Yes, I know there have been cases of corruption in our legal departments, but just seeking the Lord in prayer, seeking the Lord over this matter, asking the Lord that this and this injustice has been done to me, this and this injustice has been done to my family, this and this injustice has been done to my organization. What can I do? He promises you that wait upon him, and he will save you. It's a guarantee. And the reason I really love reading the book of Proverbs is because he says his word will not lie. His word will not return to him void. If he says in his word that he will save you, and you choose to trust him, you choose to lean on this word and hold it dear and every day recite it. The Lord, you have said that I shall wait upon you. Lord, you have said that I should lean upon you. And you will see the manifestation of this word. One day, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next year, but I promise you one day, according to this word of the Lord, that he will save you. He will save you down the line. And what they had planned for evil, will turn back towards them. And sometimes why the Lord will say, wait on me, is this issue, this evil that was done on you can grow roots, and the enemy is such a perfect stage maker of ensuring that evil is grows roots of bitterness. You can think about, how is it at my pension years I have no retirement, I have to keep calling people to give me 100 shillings, 200 shillings, and bitterness takes a root in your soul. And sometimes the reason why we're told forgive 70 times, 70 times, doesn't mean that you're not seeking the legal or the causes of action, but you're not repaying this evil for yourself. It's because bitterness can cause such an ugliness to your face, such an ugliness to your soul, it can rob you of peace, it can rob you of joy, it can rob you of so much in your life. And releasing it unto the Lord, laying the injustice, laying the evil at his feet, and saying, Lord, you have said, you have promised me that you are going to save me. His word says, though my promises are many, they are yea and yea in Christ Jesus. They shall come to pass, that your salvation will be shown. So fret not. Don't worry about what evil people have done to you. Just know, when you lean and depend on the Lord, eventually your salvation will come to you. And that salvation will come in ways you did not expect. Pray, pray, pray. It's not easy. It's not easy for the pain that you're feeling. And I don't want to cut it short, but use a different alternative. Close your door. Go to your secret place. Go to your secret mountain and pray and ask the Lord to guide you, to show you the way to walk. Every day you feel bitterness is taking a root in you, plow it out, cast it out, and ask the Lord to fill you with hope of his salvation rather than rage, rather than evil. We've had so many cases of people who took actions in their own hands and ended up being in a confrontation. Guns were shot, and all of a sudden you're serving a life sentence that was not worth repaying yourself. Women in Langata, women in prison serving life sentences because they decided, finally, I'm sick and tired of this action, and took action into their own hands. So rather, seek the Lord, pray, ask him for wisdom, ask him to guide you, and his salvation will surely come to pass. I'll attach more links such as this, and I pray that as you listen to these shows, you become blessed and you become empowered to live a life where you get to thrive.